One last
At least
question,
we didn't violate any rules, sir.
No,
It
no,
is still
I'm
within
not
the
saying
rule.
that you're violating, but you should please understand there are other questions.
Every time, sir, we are
equally
restrained
important.
from
A single
expressing.
question has taken up 26,
This is not fair, sir. I
27
don't think
minutes.
this is fair.
So, please understand. Please understand. You may ask, please.
Uba Ardent mela basayomaj MLA ka Voice of the People Party na Nongkrem constituency ula Khñium da ka baong Thait le hadien bola sha Khang hau Lamphang ka ying dorba thau an ka jala Meghalaya u Thomas A Sangma ban kli ban rap shu shu yo menteri rangba ka jala u Konrad ke Sangma Halor ki lat ki sin jam ban kintiu yo ka Kamri Dohkha ha ka jala ha ka kenta kli Jingkylli ha ka sngi ka basan jong ka dorba sanrai ka yeng ha ka laipo tere ku nailar arja ar pusau Haswakani ki Jingkylli nau ba Mineral Bonds EMU MLA ka United Democratic Party UDP na nongpo but ki jubab nau menteri rangba Halor kini ka phang Khñium bha ya ka por Nalor kini lawan sa ka Jingkylli ban rap nau ba Lakmen rumbui MLA ka UDP na amlaram ubala kentu bagi bapen long jing ya ko khwai Dohkha ki di ban thiet Dohkha na ki bari Dohkha ha ka jala ban thiet na shabar ya ka bau menteri rangba uong ba an sa thau daki kendon Hadian kini lawan poi ke Jingkylli ban rap nau ba Ardent ubala kentu ya ke sarkar ban pen klan ya ke jing pen mi Dohkha bat sembai Dohkha da ke jing start science. Mari dap jubab u menteri rangba u Lamphang ula Khang yo ba Ardent ban keli ban rap shu da ke baong bakala bam hadu arpun minit tang ya kowe ke Jingkylli. Na ke jing ya tai nia uba Ardent ula ong ba man kapor ban syak Khang kam ya hab Bat nalor bakam dan ke jing pen Kheng an namar ka mat ya kran ka long ka badan kam haswa bu un yo alat ban bu ke Jingkylli ban rap Halor ki jaj Dohkha ki badai ban ri ha ka jalla kat kum ke jing ya hab
Sir, 1. Farm inputs in critical infrastructure like fish feeds. 2. Fish seeds. 3. Area expansion. 4. Capacity building. 5. Low rate of interest from MCAB. B. Yes, sir. C. Sir, means taken as in establishment of number 1, fiberglass reinforced plastic carp hatcheries. 2. Eco hatcheries. 3. Brooders bank in Umtiat farm. 4. Facilitate import of seeds from other states.
Mineral Bonds, your supplementary, please.
Honorable Speaker, sir, before I put my question, I just would like to congratulate one of the person who was like a brother to me who have been selected to receive the National Teachers Award. That is the Everlasting Pengro, the principal of Manken Christian Higher Secondary School, Bohermbong. I wish him all the best, sir. Sir, the fishery sector within our state hold a significant potential for economic growth and livelihood improvement. However, the initiative taken by the government, if you see at the reply at A and B and C also, it is quite impressive, and I would like to thank the Honorable Chief Minister and the government. Despite of this, there are challenges in which the fish farmer are facing, like inadequate infrastructure, limited market access, and also how to deal with the outbreak of disease. So with regard to this, if we see at the response at AAC, with regard to the capacity building, I would like to know from the Honorable Chief Minister to brief elaborate on the training and capacity building program provided for the fish farmer and how this program has contributed to the enhancement of the skills and their productivity.
Yes, sir. The overall opportunity in the fishery sector is immense. Just to give a small idea to the House, sir, that our rough requirement a year is about 32,000 metric tons, which if you multiply in terms of the market price, plus and minus of course, comes up to almost 640 crores of annual consumption of fish in a year, sir, in the state of Meghalaya. Out of these 32,000 metric tons, sir, we are happy that because of the interventions that have taken place in the past many years, today almost 2/3 of the production, close to about 21,000 metric tons, is being produced in the state itself, which means close to about 400 crores goes to our own farmers because of the large amount of investments and different programs that have been put into place in the last many years. Sir, having said that, currently, sir, we have approximately 5,438.73 hectares of land, or I should say water area, under production right now, where again, as I said, roughly about close to 40,000 farmers, in fact more than that, are benefiting. Regarding sir, capacity building, we have different programs that are being held, whether it is short-term courses like 3-day hands-on training, which takes place at the MSFR and TI for 25 numbers of hatchery owners, was done very recently, sir. And in the past, many have been done. 5-day training program for feed mill owners outside the state, like the College of Fisheries in Tripura. So we are also having exposure trips for our progressive farmers outside the state. Recently, some had been sent to Kolkata. We also having at district level many 3-day and 5-day training programs being held in large numbers, as I said, not just at the state level, but also at the district level. So like that, sir, many training programs are being held because it is a very critical part of ensuring that all the interventions, whether infrastructure, the feeds, the seeds, all of this ultimately, if our training and overall skilling is not given to the farmers, then obviously a large amount of that goes to waste. So therefore, training and capacity building is a very important and integral part of the entire process.
So if we look at the response at C, number 1, 2, 3, 4, effort has been taken with regard specifically to address the fish farmer with regards to especially on hatchery, which is one of the important component for the fish farmer where he can support themselves. So my question to the Honorable Chief Minister is steps taken to improve more infrastructure specifically on hatcheries, and how this effort have been funded and managed.
Sir, again the fish seeds, which are again a very critical part of this entire mission. So again, just to give a background and an idea to everyone, that roughly we require about 75 million seeds in a year. Out of the 75 million seeds that are required in a year, our own state's production is about 24.712 million. So we have a huge shortfall of about 50 million that is there right now, sir. In order to be able to take care of the overall increase in this entire production, sir, we have about 50 numbers of fish hatcheries that have been made functional, sir. Some of them, of course, are under process. And I'm sorry, sir, I'll just recorrect. 50 numbers of them are there, out of which 9 are functional, and 34 plus another 16, 34 FRP, which is, sir, the fiberglass reinforced plastic, and 16 numbers of eco hatcheries are under construction, sir, and 9 are currently functional. Sir, we have a plan to ensure that this production goes up, and also to ensure that we are able to maintain the quality. We are ensuring that the government is monitoring these seeds that come in, number one. Number two, the production also of the banks that will produce this also, the initial seeds, which will be then given to the farmers and entrepreneurs, will also be maximum produced by the state. At the same time, sir, we are coming up with what we are calling the Meghalaya State Aquaculture Mission 3, so which will be launched very, very soon. And all details about how we will ensure that more and more of these seed production and hatcheries are come up in the state are being worked out. So mostly these are being funded under two different schemes. One is the MSAM scheme, which is the Meghalaya State Aqua Mission, and one is the PMMSY, which is the Pradhan Mantri Matsya Samprada Yojana, sir. And under these two schemes, mostly the schemes for hatcheries and all the other schemes are being funded.
Yeah, we look forward that government and the fishery department, they will try to handhold the fish farmer, but we have seen the shortage of almost 50 million per year of seeds within the state. Sir, my another question is that with regard to market linkage, we have seen effort has been taken by the government to construct fish market in different area of our state. Few are functional, few are non-functional also. So may I know from the Honorable Chief Minister how the government will address the market linkage of fish farmer, ensuring that they have access to fair and profitable markets for their produce?
Yes, sir. We are concerned about the overall market linkage that is required. Sir, as I had mentioned that the positive aspect of this entire sector is that the demand is huge. We still have a shortage of about 12,000 metric tons within the state itself. And hence, we will not have to, as of now, look at markets outside the state. Hence, small creation of small markets and the logistical network, creation of vans with cold storage facilities. So these are the need of the hour, and hence from the government side, all these areas will definitely be looked into. In fact, as I mentioned, sir, that this new, the Meghalaya State Aquaculture Mission 2024-29, we have a detailed listing of all the different aspects like cold storage, transport facilities, retail units. All of these are part of the plan, and we are ensuring that different units will be there, sir. Just to give an idea, sir, that cold storage plants, we have roughly about 25 of them planned in the next 5 years. Motorcycle ice boxes, we have planned, sir, about 120 of them. Three-wheeler ice boxes, about 60 of them. Refrigerated insulated vans, 10 of them. Oxygenated vans, 10 of them. Retail units, that's mobile kiosks, about 75 of them. So like that, sir, keeping all of these aspects in mind, multiple levels are being looked into to ensure that the post-harvest, I guess, linkage for market and the logistical chain and network, because this product requires cold storage for transportation. All of these aspects are being looked into, sir.
No, sir. He's having one more.
Two more, sir. This is the fourth. This is the fourth.
Please.
Yeah. Sir, may I know from the Honorable Chief Minister, with regard to those individual application who applied to different respective district for the individual pond for the construction or to improve infrastructure, may I know if the Honorable Chief Minister have the detail in brief in the year for the year 2023-24, 24-25 only. How many have been sanctioned and what is the sanction amount for each pond?
Sir, I don't have the sanction for each pond, but I can roughly tell you, sir, that from 2019 to 2024 under the MSAM, we have spent close to 35 crores, where over 2,000 beneficiaries, close to about 2,500 beneficiaries have benefited. Under PMMSY, just in the last 2 years, sir, we have spent almost close to 35 crores again there also, where about close to 5,000 beneficiaries have benefited, sir. So just to give a rough idea, sir, our farmers are not large-scale farmers. So these are 0.1 to 1 hectare on an average, the size of the ponds. And therefore, that's the kind of scale at which we are working, so that more and more of the small-scale farmers are benefit from this. I have the list of the different benefits that they get, each scheme that the benefits are there. I can read them out, but detail of how much each one gets, so that detail is not with me right now. But just to give a rough idea, say for example, sir, under the central scheme, a new pond, for example, sir, we are giving approximately about 8.4 lakhs per hectare per unit is given for new grow out pond. Input for a new grow out pond is about 4 lakhs. Construction of biofloc, about 14 lakhs is given, sir. Input support of integrated fish farming, about 1 lakh is given. So on and so forth. So there are different benefits that are given under the Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, sir. And similarly, sir, from the state scheme also, we are giving approximately the same amount. Like for example, new individual pond construction, about 14 lakhs per unit is being given by the state government. Renovation of old ponds and tanks, about 11.15 lakhs. So on and so forth, sir, depending again on case-to-case basis. But this is on an average what is being given to different farmers.
So, last question. So, may I know from the Honorable Chief Minister whether the fishlings, with regard to fishlings, the fishling have been acquired from or people, farmer from the state, how much from inside the state from the farmer, and how much is being acquired from outside the state?
So as I mentioned, about 24.712 million is being done in the state itself, and 50 million of them approximately are being procured from neighboring states. And out of the 24 million that is being done, sir, is mostly our local entrepreneurs who are involved in it. There are different hatcheries, about 15 to 20 of them. I don't have the list of names of those individuals, but our target is to ensure that more and more of our local entrepreneurs start producing the seeds out here. So because, as I said, there's a huge market and a huge shortage. 50 million is a huge shortage. And therefore, there's a huge opportunity for entrepreneurs. And I use this platform to request and urge our entrepreneurs to try and get into this sector also, and the government will support in that area also, sir.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I just want to know from the Honorable Chief Minister, as we know that the fish market is very large in our state, have the government have taken into consideration that around 500 fishing competitions have been held in the state every year, and around 3 lakh kg of fish is being imported from outside the state? Why not the government encourage that those fish competition organizer take the fish from the farmer of the state? Because of that 3 lakh kg, around 10 crore, the fish, the organizer have spent importing only for the sake of organizing of fish competitions, sir.
Yes, sir. Though this is not directly part of the question, but it is definitely linked to the question in overall fish production. So just for the, again, knowledge of the entire House, sir, the fishing competition, of course, is a very popular affair in our state. And we have had a lot of different situations to handle with. But I'm happy to inform that in the past, the respective deputy commissioners used to give permission at their own level. And there was no proper centralized regulated system in the state. So we are in the process of, number one, regulating the fishing competition sector because it is important, sir. So therefore, even things like where should they buy the fish, we can encourage them, sir. But as I said, regulation of this is important because it is something that people enjoy, but it should be done in a regulated manner. So therefore, that process is on, sir, number one, so that everybody can enjoy it and it's a win-win situation for all. Number two, sir, as I said, even now, sir, we are facing almost close to 12,000 metric tons. So that's roughly, sir, about 240 crores worth of fish is what the shortage we have even for our consumption in the state. So there's a huge market of about 240 crores still there for people to tap into. So yes, sir, the suggestion given by the honorable member will also help in increasing the revenue of the farmers. I will definitely take note of this, and we will encourage that even for future competitions that the fish can be bought from the local farmers. So there's a good suggestion, sir, but of course I cannot comment on it or mandate it as of now. We are under the process of regulating and providing and preparing the guidelines, sir, and we will consult stakeholders and suggest this point, sir. Thank you so much.
Sir,
Yes, Ardent,
so
please.
may I know from the Honorable Chief Minister, the total amount of fund spent while implementing the measures undertaken by the government?
Sir, I had mentioned earlier, sir, of course, I don't have it from day one, but from the MSAM 2.0, from 19 to 24, close to 35 crores was spent. And under the PMMSY, from 2021 to 2023-24, approximately 33.72 crores has been spent. Roughly about 67.72 crores has been spent in the last 3 to 4 years, sir.
So what I mean is that since the reply of the Honorable Chief Minister in this reply, sir, it seems that many measures have been taken by the government to support the fish farmers. So I want to know the total amount of funds spent on these measures.
This is the amount.
Specific.
Yes.
It means that, yes, that is the amount that you have
Yes,
said. Okay. Sir, another question that I would like to ask. I've been told by the fish farmers that the fish farmers, they are not in a position to get the average size of fishes in Meghalaya. So may I know what is the reason? Why can't they get the average sizes of fish?
That is more of a technical question. I will not be able to give a exact reply to that. But sir, as I said, there are different varieties of fish that are there. There are different areas from which the seeds are being bought. As I mentioned to you, sir, 75 million is the requirement every year, out of which only 25 million is produced in the state. 50 million is being brought from outside, sir. So therefore, there is a lot of, obviously, mix of supply that's coming in. Whatever the honorable member has said, sir, we will take note of that point. But also I want to share with everybody, sir, that on a very, very regular basis, the department conducts study into the seeds that are being produced in the state, as well as the seeds being brought from outside, sir. And continuous efforts are being made to ensure that we enforce proper quality measures. And as we have been moving forward, sir, we have been seeing that quality improve. It is a process, but I'm sure, sir, that we will keep working on it and keep improving on it. There's always a scope and space for improvement, and we'll definitely look into the suggestion that is given by the honorable member.
Sir.
Okay, you finish your supplementary first, please.
Okay.
By chance, I'll give you.
So the Meghalaya Fisheries Training and Research Institute, Maupon, trained the beneficiaries about scientific farming of fishes. But why not also the department distributes the fish seeds to be stocked scientifically? And when the seeds are not stocked scientifically, so how can we expect good production and total utilization of the pond? So this is the question that I also received from the fish farmers.
Sure. Yes, sir. As I've mentioned that everything is a process. There was a time when Meghalaya was importing almost close to 75% of its fish from outside, sir. Today, after the large interventions been made by the Fisheries Department, we have come to a point where now 2/3 is produced within the state, sir. So things are moving forward. It does take time, sir, to see that we are able to correct all the different aspects. But as I said, on a larger scale, things are moving in the right direction. So regarding the suggestion given by the Honourable Member, that is precisely how to ensure that the quality is maintained from the outside market. We are testing at different levels, and we have seen that the quality is overall improved. So there are other factors also that are there, which affect the overall growth of the fish also, and the size of the fish that is there, and many other factors are there. But primarily, as I said, the seed is critical, and therefore continuous effort is being made. As I mentioned to you, sir, one of the primary tasks in the MSAM 3.0 is going to be the focus on hatcheries. And that's why, sir, if you've seen in my primary reply, which I gave, that we are putting up 50 hatcheries within the state. 9 of them are already functional, and another 41 will be made functional very, very soon. And these are the steps we are taking to ensure that the quality of the seeds is maintained. So it's a process, sir. We will not be able to see things like immediately that tomorrow that the result will come out, but the process is on and we're in the right direction, sir.
Sir.
Look, this single question is taking 26 minutes already.
This is
I
important.
have to be fair to everybody.
Yeah, but I
cannot-
still have
Yes, I
supplementary.
know, I understand.
It's
but
important
please,
for
you
us.
should also please understand, I cannot, other questions are equally important.
Then what is the point, sir? if
Please, you may ask
we hear,
last
sir?
one question, one last
At least
question.
we didn't violate any rules, sir.
No,
It
no,
is still
I'm
within
not
the
saying
rule.
that you're violating, but you should please understand that other
So
questions
every
are
time, sir, we are
equally
restrained
important.
from
The single
expressing.
question has taken up 26,
This is not fair, sir. I
27
don't think
minutes.
this is fair.
So, please understand. Please understand. You may ask, please.
Sir, I have one. This is the feedback that we are getting from the fish farmers, sir. So I think we have to be considerate and sensitive on the issue. So I was told by the farmer that Cyprinus carpio, which is commonly known as a common carp, is the easiest carp to breed, and it is the most suitable species to breed in Meghalaya. So, and its breeding season starts from the month of Feb to March and September to October. Till now, the Fisheries Department can't even produce and supply this fish to the beneficiaries and still depend from Assam. So may I request the government, through you, sir, if they can introduce this type of fish so that it can help also the fish production in the state, sir.
Be brief.
Yes, sir. I'll be brief, sir.
Please.
Sir, only 2 points. Number one, sir, that all varieties are being looked into, so that there is a mix. And number one, we always look at what the farmers would want more. Number two, sir, I have again mentioned again and again that the requirement of seeds is 75 million, sir. So no matter how much we produce from the state government, we will not be able to fulfill until entrepreneurs come in and large hatcheries are put in. And that's why 50 new hatcheries are under process. And we expect that these 50 new hatcheries being run by private sector, by the entrepreneurs, will be able to help us fill that gap. So yes, sir, the demand is huge. Government is and department is doing, but it's too big, sir, for government to be able to supply. But whatever is possible, we're doing, and we're trying to increase the production as much as possible, sir.
Kumno ba raju?
Kumne kong, ale.
Kumno ki kam ki jam baro.
Hai ki biang lon.
Ai ki ration jong menta ubnai.
Hai ta.
Ba ukhaw yu unia.
Kong undi udai khau plus F, ukhau fortified.
Ukhaw 45. Henry ba Ukau 45 ba uto ba ai barabor uya pher ayu. Uto ukau ba ai barabor umde ubabha.
Kong. Kini ki jingbam ki bangi juba man kasngi ki kta ya ka kot ka khya ka jongi. Manta ngi dei ban sngau tu hi ba ki jingbam ki bangi bam ki long ni em ki batei ya ka met ka phat jongi. Ladangi bam ki jingbam ki bomtei ya ka met ka phat jongi. Ila ban yo ya ka jingpang dunas nam mat ka jingbria ki kman.
Henrai ba uni ukau 45 udan jiga dei kumno.
Yo iya ka jingtei ya ka met ka phat ka jongi nak jingbam ka bangi bam man la kasngi kum ka iron, folic acid, vitamin B12, iodine, zinc, vitamin A bat vitamin D. Namar ke jingduna jongkine ngengat hagi babun ke jingpa ka sarkar ka persangkat bala banwanra ya ka kot ka khia. Ka FSSAI ka batha bau khau ata kamlu kadut bat ke Khñium bam. Ki dei bandon ya ke jingbam ki bantei ya kamet. Khang baha ka shisngi ngila banyo laipo hadu sanpo percent kini ki jingbam bantei ya kamet. But lai kerteng yaki 45 ila banitu yaki ta ka sharp plus F haki.
Ba uni ujing bam plus F pat ngila ban yo ne ai.
Nang ni kong. Nagani ka daw ka sarkar kalapan mi yaki skim ICDS, MDM, PDS kabha na ka banta upaj ba. Ka sarkar mi kalamang kerpang ha ka jingi trelang bat kidukan na ka ba kilapha daw khau ba bhatam na ka banta ki khna bat kilong kimi ki ba armen. Dei na kata ka daw patang da uni ujaj khau ba bhatam ban sam shabaro kilong yeng. Nang ni shakman. Tang da ukhau 45.
Ba fikrannya ka jing shisha.
Lawan Ra Shafi Lingba ko office jong Commissionerate of Food Safety Meghalaya.